Okay, let's take a look at this charger. I really like it, and for the price, I think it's a pretty good charger. First, it'll do pretty much everything I need it to do. It'll handle 1 to 6 cell lipos, or life, or lithium ion. It's got the balance charges ports for that. It's got a USB port if there's future upgrades to the software in the charger itself. It's got a 5-volt output for charging a cell phone. To charge your main charge output is just regular banana clips. Okay, so you can, I have changed almost all my tanks over to the XT60 connectors. One of the big reasons I did that is because all of the LiPo batteries from Hobby King that are 3,000 milliamp hours or less come stock with an XT60 connector on them. So that just makes things a lot easier. And from there, I make adapters for the different stuff that I want to do. I made this adapter with an XT60. That's for charging the 12-volt 3-cell LiPo that I use for my transmitter packs. I made this one. This is for charging the 2-cell LiPo minis that I use in the low-C crawlers. I also made this one. This is for charging the new 6-volt NiCad batteries that come with the Henglong truck. I also have a really big one that goes from XT60 to XT90. I use that for charging this, the 6-cell LiPo that powers the Hetzer. So as you can see, I'm charging a whole bunch of different kind of batteries with a whole bunch of different kind of connectors, and I'm running it all off the XT60. So I made this adapter for the Henglong, and I just plug that in. Now, the first time you use this, the very first time, a thing comes up on the screen that they want you to read it, and then they want you to acknowledge that you've read it. But you don't have to do that after the first time. And then, I'm going to try and set this so you guys can see it real good. This is what it looks like when you first turn it on. Now, it comes with this little stylus, which I'm wondering how long it's going to take me to lose. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to first plug in my battery. We're going to charge the truck battery. Alright, so the first thing I do is I go to type. I got LiPo, lithium ion, life, NiCad, and NIM. Now this is a NiCad. It says right on the battery that it's a NiCad. So I just touch NiCad. Okay, now I got to go to the number of cells. Now this is 6 volts. So that's 5 cells. Okay, so that's what I'm going to, because that's, or excuse me, I'm sorry. Smack me for that. This is a 4.8 volt. Okay, so that's a 4-cell NiCad. And all you have to do is press one side or the other. Alright, let me go back to cells. I'm on 4 right now. It says right there, 4 cells, 4.8. That's exactly where I want it to be. If I wanted to charge a tank battery, I would go to 6 cells, 7.2. It's just that easy. Now the discharge voltage is done down here. That's the same thing, okay? So I'm set for 4.8. I push OK. Now I want my mode. Alright, I'm going to go in auto charge, and then my current. This is what one of the guys was asking about, was current, okay? Now it's right now set for 3.5, 3.4, 3.3. You can set your charge current in amperage at 1/10 of an amp at a time. I usually try to charge pretty slow. So I'll do this one just at 2 amps. Alright, now if I was discharging, I would set my discharge rate down here, and that's set to 1 and goes up to 3 amps. The charge rate goes from 0 to 10 amps, okay? Then I just press OK. Now I'm all set to go. I've done my type, my cells, my mode, my current. Now I could save this, and I already do have it saved, and I do it different from what I just showed you. When I open it up, I just hit load, and I've got different ones programmed. Let's try it. Load. And there it is right there. Okay, there's my NiCad. All I got to do, auto charge. Now that's set for a 3 amp charge. Alright, so if I do that, now it's going to charge at 3 amp, which is kind of high. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to reduce that to 2. And that's okay. Now I'm all set. All I got to do is hit start. Now I've noticed that on the small NiCads and stuff, it just charges and everything's no problem. But when I do my 6-cell LiPos, that fan will kick on right away. It does have an internal fan for cooling, but it only comes on when it needs it. So now it's charging, and if I want to stop it, I just got to touch it right here. Everything that it's got over here is what's going on. It's set for NiCad. It's set for auto charge, 4 cells. It's been charging for 24 seconds. It's putting in 5.91 volts at 0.3 amps, 2 milliamp. You know, some of this stuff, to be honest, I don't know what it means. I don't know why they have a temperature reading on that. I don't know if that's from the charger or if they've got an external pad that you can lay under a battery. I've never had these batteries get very hot at 2 amp charge rate. But there it is. That's the Imex Charger. And like I said, it's really easy to use. You know, if I hadn't just laid out $1,500 to get my car fixed about 2 days ago, I'd probably try to pick up at least one of them since they're on sale like this. And if we can con Eric into giving RCU members free shipping on these, we'll be good to go. See you next time.